I just told a Filipino couple that I played badminton with and was coaching at the local college about not having kids right now unless they made an agreement with two other couples that 6 adults would raise one child together with what is to come in the future. I said, pretend that you are going back in history and you know that World War II is coming, and it'd be cruel to bring a child into the world during that time. And I said, it should be like that, one child per 6 adults for the next 75 years. And I want to be clear why I'm saying that. And it's not because some of the Anthropocene-related events will be all finished. Like, they won't all be finished. Except that at that time, if the population is significantly reduced, but there are still housing available for the smaller numbers, so they don't fight over that. They don't fight over food, water, which will be significantly reduced because, wars would have devastated the areas involved, contaminated things. It takes a while to compensate for that. And also the fact that climate change will have made it very hard for certain species that always grew in certain places to keep going, and to figure out how to grow different species there and which ones, and how they won't affect the rest of the ecological systems of those specific areas. So when I said this, I want to be clear to the people that I said it to, and I didn't really say that, but because it can be reassessed at that time. But I was talking about also the fact that it's just 75 years, just the possibility that things could be a little bit better because a lot of the basic needs of people, like housing and food and water, may have been resolved for a much smaller population. But it's not like climate-related imbalances that we've created that might bring about certain things we still don't understand, like ice ages, and also magnetic field disturbances that are not related to climate change, but that might be due as well to happen, or earthquakes, or solar, when there's less stable countries helping each other, for example, because that's not really going to be the pattern of the future. Then, don't think that in 75 years, things that have been unbalanced by your species for thousands of years will be resolved, especially when people are so busy being in survival mode with dysfunctional minds, instead of learning more about things they should have been focusing on learning about for the last hundreds and thousands of years.